Blue Lock Chapter 338 has finally released its official chapter with the match of Blue Lock versus France currently underway. As Rain faces Loki, what will Hugo tell Isagi to convince him to join his side as a number 2? Well, in today's video, I'll be going through the events of the latest chapter, that way you can always stay updated and aware of the newest Blue Lock release and content. Now, unlike my league videos, this will be containing all high quality images and official translations, that way you can enjoy the Blue Lock series in its truest and most complete form. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. The chapter begins where the last one left off, with Hugo speaking to Isagi. The opening tagline to the chapter says, "Hugo speaks, the true essence of number 2, sending the meaning of this view or ego to the enemy." The chapter is titled Chapter 338, Double Jokers. Hugo speaks to Isagi. "Listen up, Yoichi Isagi, and I'll tell you about my ego as second best." Loki matches up against Rain, passing the ball away from him. Hugo picks up the loose ball from the pass. "I'll bet you think second best means someone who couldn't manage to become the best, right? Well, that's not it." Isagi stares at him in confusion. Hugo continues. "You guys have just been brainwashed by that bowl cut 4 eyes to believe that you have to be the best." Isagi gets annoyed as we see Ego sitting, staring at the game. Isagi snaps back to Hugo. "Shut up already. I don't want to hear your biased opinions." Hugo continues. "You're the biased one though. Yoichi Isagi, haven't you ever looked at others and felt that they were wasting their talent?" Hugo dribbles around Isagi as he reflects on Bara from the first selection, Yukimiya from the Manshan game, and Hiyori from the Ubers game. Hugo continues. "It's been like that for me for as long as I can remember." We get a flashback to Hugo as a child, where we see him surrounded by other children in a crowd and his adult self surrounded by gears. Hugo continues. "Why is everyone so ignorant of themselves? They want to do things they can't and yearn for things outside their reach. It drives me crazy. When I see humans failing because their talents and self-image are unaligned, it makes me want to correct their mechanisms. I was naturally gifted with that sensitivity. I just can't help it." Hugo manages to pass the ball through Isagi's legs to Charles. He continues. "That's why whenever I meet people, I tell them, things will go better if you do this. If you try this, you can beat him. If you do this, you'll be more popular. If you do this, you'll be more loved." Hugo runs alongside Isagi as Isagi gets pissed with Hugo, continuing their dialogue. "That's creepy as hell, you self-centered meddling jerk." "Yes, precisely. I'm just doing what I want, so I don't mind if you hate me. I'm not doing it out of charity or spite. It's just that when my ideas cause someone to live more suitably, the world begins to turn anew." As Hugo breaks free from Isagi, Charles hits a pass back to him. Hugo traps the ball with his chest from Charles. "When people meet me, their destinies change, and producing people like that is utterly fascinating." Isagi is shocked, reflecting on his conversation with Onazi. Is this guy actually kind of like me? Hugo continues. "It makes life worth living. You know, Yoichi Isagi, I want to learn why I was born." Hugo breaks away from Isagi as Ryo, Aiku, and Karasu all comment. "Shit, he broke free. Watch out for a pass." "I'm watching, dumbass." Hugo continues his dialogue. "My talent is suitable for changing others to make the world turn. So, I've never once wanted to be a striker." We get a shot of the box as we see Gagamaru ready at the net, Aiku marking Charles, who has just entered the box, Karasu marking Loki just outside the box, and Hugo rushing in with the ball as Isagi races behind him. Hugo continues speaking to Isagi. "But I want to win the World Cup as the second best and as a midfielder." Yoichi Isagi, did you know the world record for the most times winning the World Cup is 3 times? Pele, the king of soccer, is the only one to hold that record. We see a picture of Pele like in the first chapter of the story. Loki rushes next to Karasu. "Come on, Hugo." Charles breaks away from Aiku. "Psych, it's going over here." Hugo then activates a special vision design, the same as Charles from the PXG game. However, this one appears like a gear. "That's why I will win the World Cup 4 times. We see Hugo rev up for a pass as his aura not only manifests around him as gears, but he also enters his true flow state as the gears begin to cover his body and become one of humanity's legends. Ugo shoots, sending the ball flying through both Loki and Charles as Isagi is shocked. Karasu reacts to the play. What? All the pass courses his teammates created were just decoys? Gagamaru dives towards the ball. You're the one shooting? But it was too late. The ball flies past Gagamaru, scoring the second goal for France in this match. Isagi is left in awe. It's huge. That's Ugo's dream. It's not about being the best or second best. The crowd goes crazy for this goal. His dream is more grandiose than mine. He's sharper than I am. The ref blows the whistle as we see that halftime has been hit. And his ego is even bigger than mine. Ugo's true flow state envelops him even more as we see these robotic organisms cover his entire body. Ugo then holds up a number 2. Do you still hate the idea of second best? On the final page of the chapter, we see Ego prepare for the second half. Get ready. You're starting in the second half, my double jokers. On the bottom of the page, we see both Bato and Shido preparing for the second half. The text on screen says, U20 World Cup Match 3, Japan versus France, first half, over. The closing tagline to the chapter says, the unpredictable and toxic duo will descend upon the battlefield, starting in the second half. No break next week. To be continued in chapter 339, Desperate Adversity. And with that, those were the events of Blue Lock chapter 338. I do apologize that I can't show the leaks anymore, but maybe in the future it'll change. Aside from that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video and will continue to enjoy it in the future. I just want to leave a final reminder to join my Discord server if you're ever interested in getting any more involved with our amazing community. As for the question of the video though, what would you rate Blue Lock chapter 338 on a scale of 1 to 10? Leave me your thoughts down below in the comment section. And like always, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe to see more awesome Blue Lock content just like this.